things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Bryant. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense will get the ball first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Moore will throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Pulls a fire complete. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Quick strike complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Ballard. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big game, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Dupree. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dupree. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. The play-action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dupree. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The pitch. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Looking for the end end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. Moore to the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Knocked down for the tackle. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Unloads it left. Got a man. It's Moore. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Ducks have it with a first and goal. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Badgers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 50. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So now it's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore will throw. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. And back to the air on 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison.
The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out and back to the end zone. It's a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. On the run, it's Whittington. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Ducks are flying down the field. Finds his man. It's Moore. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Can't get him to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Cradles it at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Moore will throw. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Oregon! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Fighting off the defender. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hilton. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Line gets set. First down. From the gun. Running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a